Tim Duncan was a problem. He was elite scoring the ball in the low post and the mid post. In this breakdown, we're going to see how Tim Duncan was able to dominate in the low post and then the mid post with his famous bank shot. So first is going to be his low post, scoring in the middle of the paint. So his midline scoring options. The first one's going to be his 1-2 righty touch shot over top. So watch his footwork right here. So he's going to dribble with his left hand. He's sinking down into the defender to get to his spot on the court in the middle of the paint. You can see his right foot right here is down. His left foot's going to step in, and he loves this righty touch shot right over his primary defender in the low post. Here's another example right here. He's got deep positioning already, but these bump dribbles is getting him to the middle right here. He recognizes this help defender right there. So you're going to see the low pickup right there. The one step, so his right foot is down. The left step is going to step right there. He has a wide base. He's going to that righty touch shot over top. The Spurs did a great job throughout his career of getting him the ball where he wanted the ball, deep in the paint, so he could score out of the low post. Now we have his push out midline shot. So he's going to scoot in. He's going uphill right here to get to the middle. Now I want you to watch his footwork here. So earlier we saw his 1-2 step. Now his feet will come together. He'll push off this back foot. He'll go right left step to his righty touch shot right over his primary defender. He's going to catch it again right here. He's checking over that inside shoulder. He's going to bump his defender. Now watch, his feet will come together. He's going to push off that outside foot right there. He's going to go right left, and he's going to that righty touch shot right over top his primary defender. That was one of his go-to shots throughout his career. Now he catches it on the left block right here. He's going to go push out step again. So you can see he's pushing off his right foot, his outside foot, to go left right into that righty hook over top over his left shoulder. You're going to see one of the constant themes in this breakdown is he wants to catch the ball on the right block. Right block again. You can see he's scooting into his primary defender. So he's sinking down with those dribbles, getting to his spot. Here's another push out step. This time he goes lefty hook over top. Right block again. Now you can see that push out step. Watch his right shoulder right here. This is key. His right shoulder. So when he checks over that shoulder, he understands he can go midline right here. That shoulder is going to get into his primary defender so he can bump right there and shoot right over top with that lefty hook. Now we're going to see his step through footwork right here. So he understands when he's bumping his primary defender right there, when he's going up, down, sink dribbles or up dribbles right here, he recognizes the space so he can pump fake there. This is the space right here. So now he can step through with that left foot and finish with his right hand. Sink dribbles again, pump fake. There's space right here. The hands are up. So he's going to step through, reposition right here with great footwork to finish with that righty hook. Little half spin, pump fake, because this is one of his go-tos right here. This righty touch shot over top. So he can sell that pump fake, step through, and one. He doesn't even pump fake on this one. He's just going to immediately step through because the hands right there are taking away his touch shot. He understands there's a help defender right there, so he's going to step through and get his left shoulder into his primary defender right there to bump and go with a righty touch shot over top. The other option he had to attack middle was a swipe and swim. So once he starts sinking into his defender right there, he's just going to attack the space middle right here. His left foot's going to go over top right here. He's going to pick up the ball right to a little touch shot with his right hand. Now in this example right here, he's going to swipe and swim again, but now we're going to see a lefty running hook. Watch that left step go over top. His right step goes into the body of his defender so he can get that lefty running hook off. The next progression in Tim Duncan's low post scoring is catching the ball on the right block and going to his drop step baseline righty hook. So when he catches right there, you can see he's checking over that right shoulder right there. Now he's going to sink dribble into his low post defender. He has great pocket dribble, so watch this pocket dribble to keep the ball away from the help defender there. Now he's going to go left, right, drop step footwork right here for wide base. Now he's going to a righty hook over top his primary defender. Now watch his footwork right there with this drop step. So when he drop steps, he's getting this foot, so that's dropping down. This shoulder's getting into his low post defender right there. So you can see the footwork left, right there with that drop step. And then he's away from his low post defender with that righty hook baseline. Now you also saw the Spurs a lot of the time will feed him in the low post on that right block, and then we'll cut through baseline right here to empty out the side so Tim Duncan can go to work, getting to that baseline hook right there with that drop step. And he loved this move because he wants to go over that left shoulder to use that shoulder to get into the primary defender right there to create space to get to that righty hook over top. Catches it on the right block, dribble bump, left, right drop step. You can see that shoulder's getting into his primary defender right there to create space to go right over top. Now his defender right here is walling him up. So when your defender's walling you up, you want to go baseline. But what he does really well is he sets it up. So he's going uphill here to then get to his drop step to help his angle right there. Now we have his drop step pump fake. So once again, you can see his low post defender right here is walling him up. He's going to help his angle by getting uphill slightly, but he's getting back to that drop step. He's going to pump fake because he sees the low defender right there coming to block that shot. He gets that defender up, then he's going right over top. Great patience in the paint. Catching on the right block again. You can see once he feels the space right here, so you can see his low post defender is giving him space. He's going to get him up in the air with that pump fake because then the defender closes the space so then he can go right over top. Now the third progression of Tim Duncan scoring in the low post is another baseline option. So he's going to pivot off this left foot right here with his right foot wheeling all the way around baseline to set up that righty hook right there. So it's not a drop step. It's a pivot back right to a righty hook going baseline right here. So we talked about earlier, they'll feed the post. Then they're going to cut baseline right here to empty out that side. Now I want you to focus on this foot right here. It's going to stay down, but he's going to pivot on that toe right there to allow this foot to wheel all the way around baseline to get to that left shoulder righty bank hook. He's going to catch it again on the right block. He's going to help his angle right here by dribbling uphill. Now you can see right here, this foot's going to stay down. This foot is going to wheel all the way around baseline, and he's getting to that left shoulder with his right hand, and that one's even fading away. He's checking right there. Dribble bump, and he's just going to wheel all the way around with that right foot to get to his righty hook. Here's a great example of the Spurs using a cross screen into a logo ball screen right here, but still getting the ball into the low post right here. And watch this right foot pivot all the way around to get to that left shoulder again. You can see with Tim Duncan catching the ball in the low post, he wanted the ball on the right block, and then he had a couple go-to moves going middle, and then he had two go-to moves going baseline. We see with the drop step, righty hook, and then the pivot back, righty hook. He was so good at knowing what he wanted to get to every time he caught the ball in the low post. The next part of this breakdown is studying Tim Duncan's mid-post scoring options, and it all starts with his famous bank shot. So when he catches the ball in the mid-post at the Malone line, so that is where you go from the elbow to the three-point line right here, 45-degree angle from the rim. So he's going to catch it there. Once again, once you feed the post, they're going to cut underneath, going baseline to empty out that side for him. He's going to face up right here, and his first option always is going to that bank shot. And you can see when he catches the ball, he's going to face up before even getting to his jab series. If he has the option to shoot right over top, he's going to do that. Then after his face up, he's going to go into his reach jab, which is just his right foot jabbing right here with the ball staying on the left side right here away from his primary defender. He's going to jab a couple times, then get to that bank shot. But he's not moving the ball yet. He's just moving that jab right there with his right foot. You can see his defender has their hands down, so he's just going to go to that bank shot over top. He's going to sweep it through right there. Now watch his right foot. It's going to jab again. And when he jabs, he's setting up with that good shooting base right there to fade away, shooting right over top with his bank shot. He's getting that ball to the left hip every time, to his left side with his pivot foot as his left foot, his right foot as his jab foot, and that's what he's comfortable doing. You can see the foot moving again. Now the next part is his jab jumper. Now he's going to get the ball to that left side. Now his right foot will jab with the ball moving. So watch the ball moving right there low. The hands are low by his primary defender. So he's going to shoot right over top with that bank shot again. All these are bank shots. He was so good at getting to this bank shot with a series of different face-up options. Now watch right here. Watch the ball move with the foot. So a quick jab right there with his right foot and the ball. His defender's going to back off, retreat a step, and then he can shoot right over top. Now, when he shoots this bank shot, watch the high arc he shoots with. So you can see it's a high drop angle. The ball is going to hit right above that square, and it drops right in with a soft touch. He's going to catch it the Malone line. He's going to get the ball to that left hip. Now you can see, watch the ball right here move with that jab. And then he's going to get to his bank shot right there. He's going to face up, reverse pivot with that face up, jab jumper. Now we have his over top jab, which you're going to see later. This is what he likes to go to when he drives to his right hand. Now watch the hand placement right here of his defender. It's at his hip. So he's going to jab with the ball over top, right there, quickly over top. Then the ball is going to go back right here to the left side. And you can see he has his shooting base ready, and he's going to that bank shot. Now you can see the hand placement is on his hip. He's going to go over top jab right there. Then he's going to move the ball back right there to shoot it. Now this is the quad jab. So I want you to watch when he catches the ball right here out of this shake action. He's going to face up. The hand is on his hip right there. He's going to go over the top right there with the ball. Then he's going to quickly rip it through right there. Get it back to his left hip to shoot over top with that bank shot. Now right here, he's going to shot fake. Big time shot fake. He's going to jab. He's got nothing. Now watch how he always sets his feet right there to get to that bank shot. Now we're going to go through his mid-post scoring option when he doesn't get to his bank shot. So part one right here, he's going to sweep through. The ball is going to go through his knees. So what I mean by that is the hand of the primary defender is high. So the ball is going to sweep through low. He's going one dribble to his right hand to a righty touch shot over top. Now what he liked to go to a lot, his go-to from the mid-post was catching it at the left Malone line. He's going to over top sweep. So you can see hand placement right there of his primary defender is at his hip. He's going to sweep through over top, one dribble, right left to the middle of the rim right here. He's going to face up. Now watch the ball right here go over top quickly. One dribble, right left. He's jumping off that left foot. He's going to extend the ball high and wide to shoot over top his primary defender. He liked going one dribble because he didn't want to put that second dribble down because that took him too far middle. So that one dribble, and then he would use his left shoulder to get into his primary defender to finish over top. One dribble, right over top with that righty running hook. He's going to catch it the left Malone line. Tony Parker right here is going to cut through baseline. So now the side is empty. He can face up and go into his jab game right there, right over top with that righty touch shot. Here's another great example of why he's using this over top sweep through. So you can see hand placement right there is on his hip. He's going to sweep through over top with the ball right there. One dribble to that righty touch shot. Now we have his load step. So watch his right foot right here. His right foot is loading back. The ball's on the right side. He's going to rip through with the ball. He's going to load off his right foot. One dribble, bump, and then he's going to shoot a touch runner right over top his primary defender with his right hand. He's facing up. You can see that right foot is back, ready to load right there. Ball's on the left side again. He's going to load step, so he's exploding off that right foot. One dribble. He's using that right shoulder to get into his primary defender to shoot over top. And he's shooting it with his right hand. Once again, watch his right foot. It's loading right here. This is big time load step footwork right here. You can see that foot is loading. He's on the balls of his feet right there. He's going to explode off this right foot right there after he jabs. This shoulder is going to get into his primary defender right there. You can see he's playing in that straight line. Shoulder into defender, and he can shoot over top. He's going to face up right here. Quick load step, rip through, bump, righty touch shot over top. Catching on the left Malone line again. Moving the ball right there with that load step again. So watch his right foot is loading back. He's going to rip through, get right to the body of his primary defender to score through the contact.